I'm still in Maine, and I'm with Caroline today, and we're going to be doing something that is really popular. I guess that's what you would say. Is that what you'd say, Caroline?
Yeah.
In Maine, and it's called well, I call it a whoopie pie. They call it whoopie pies. So we're going to be doing whoopie pies today. Liz is behind the camera. She's my granddaughter. And so Caroline is going to be doing the whoopie pies because I have never made one, but she's going to be teaching me how to do it. So we've measured out all of our ingredients already. And we've got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We've got 6 tablespoons of cocoa, 1½ teaspoons of baking soda. You can come on in, Lenny. It's fine. Half a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup of salted butter that's room temperature, 1 cup of light brown sugar, 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1 cup of buttermilk. So, go ahead, Caroline, just start. So, all right. She's got to get her instructions out here.
Flour.
All right. So she's putting her flour in.
Baking soda.
Her baking soda and salt. Yeah. She's made these before. I haven't. So that's the reason I'm letting her do all this. Have you ever made them, Liz?
No, I've never made them, but I love to eat them.
I know people make them at home. I've just never made it. As a matter of fact, I have never eaten one.
We need another bowl.
So, okay. She's going to get another bowl because we have to do our dry ingredients, then we're going to do our wet ingredients.
Some people make pumpkin cookies and red velvet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that's good. I guess we found a recipe for raspberry lemon. Now that sounded really good. So, all right, now it's time for your wet ingredients. All right, she's putting her butter in, and it's supposed to be room temperature, but we've got to take it out, so I just stuck it in the microwave for a minute. And your egg, everything is supposed to be room temperature. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. So if you don't have room temperature eggs, if you forget to take them out, put them in a cup of hot water and heat them up. And that's what I did. So,
is this going to be too loud?
No, it won't be too loud. Because the microphone, for some reason, doesn't pick it up. So, but we're going to cream this together. You can go ahead, baby. We're going to cream this together. And when we get that cream together, it'll probably take a couple of minutes. Then we'll be back and we'll put the rest of our ingredients together. Okay, she's got her sugar and her butter creamed. She's fixing to add her egg, her vanilla, and when do you add the buttermilk? After you put in the flour?
Yeah, the flour goes in next, and then the buttermilk.
Okay. Do you mix your cocoa with your flour, or how do you do that? All right, she's mixing her cocoa in with her flour, so that's all of her dry ingredients. And then she's going to mix her egg and her vanilla in with her sugar and her butter mixture. Then we're going to put all of this together. And what temperature have you got it on?
375.
375 for like 8 to 10 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's
8 to 10 minutes, yeah, something like that. So as soon as she gets, she starts mixing, then we'll be back. Okay, we're fixing to mix our wet ingredients with our dry ingredients, and we alternate, and we've got a cup of buttermilk, and we alternate our buttermilk with our flour, and our cocoa, and our salt, and our baking soda. This doesn't have baking powder in it, but it does have baking, you turn it on, yeah. It does have baking soda. Anytime you use buttermilk, you pretty much always use baking soda. And, and then we're going to cook this in a 375-degree oven. We've got parchment paper on our cookie sheet. So
why do you use, is it baking soda with buttermilk?
Because the baking soda activates the buttermilk and it causes your it causes your cookies to rise a little bit instead of using the baking powder. It's just the way the baking soda activates with the buttermilk.
No.
Yeah. So, in cakes and things, you would use baking powder and baking soda if you use buttermilk, but anytime you use chocolate, you pretty much always use buttermilk because makes it so buttermilk just enhances the chocolate flavor and makes it so much better. So when we start to scoop these out, then we're gonna be back and we're gonna tell y'all about how big you want your whoopie pies. Now, there are several ways. You can go ahead and start scooping it, baby. There are several ways that you can do this. You can do it with a spoon. You can do it with an ice cream scoop. You just want them all about the same size. Caroline just uses a spoon, and she just kind of takes her spoon and smooths them out. And she knows about how much to put in each one, and you leave them about 2 inches apart because you don't want them cooking together. And so while these are cooking, we're going to be doing the filling that goes in these. And there's several different fillings that you can use. Some people use cream cheese. Caroline doesn't use cream cheese. She uses powdered sugar, marshmallow fluff. What else, Caroline?
Vanilla
and
butter.
So that's the filling she's going to be making to put in hers. So she's going to finish filling both of these baking sheets, and when they get ready, then when the first ones get ready, you'll have several of these, won't you?
Yeah.
Okay, won't you? That's Southern. They laugh at me up here the way I talk, y'all. So, but it's okay. But we'll come back as soon as we take some of these out of the oven. But we're going to show you how we're going to make our filling too. So y'all just stay with us. Don't go anywhere now. This is a good time to share this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell. So every time I put on a video, you'll get a little ding on your mobile device. So we'll see y'all back in a few minutes. Okay, this is our whoopie pies, and we are putting them in a 375-degree oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. So we'll see y'all when they come out. Okay, this is our whoopie pies after 11 minutes. It took 11 minutes, so we're just going to take them out. We're going to let them cool, and we're going to make our filling in just a second. All right, we're about to make the filling, and in this filling, it calls for 1 cup of shortening, but Caroline likes butter, so we're going to put 1 cup of butter, 2 cups of powdered sugar, and do you see how she just did that? She took her powdered sugar out, and she took a knife, and she leveled it off, and that's always the way you do your flour and your sugar. And it calls for 2 7-ounce jars of marshmallow fluff, and we have a 16-ounce jar here, and we're not going to use quite all of it, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So, Caroline, you can go ahead and you need this.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, she's
just
good.
The
She knows how to do that. This part isn't as hard as many steps as the other. So, she's got her powdered sugar in, and our butter is room temperature. And if you forget to take it out of the fridge, pop it in the microwave. I did this one on 5-second intervals for 3 times, and that was 15 seconds, and it made it perfect room temperature. And she's gonna beat that up. Then she's going to put her marshmallow fluff and her vanilla in, and that's all it is to our filling. So we've got to let our cookies cool. And by that time, she'll have her filling made, and we'll come back and we'll show y'all how we're going to put this together. Okay, she has just put her marshmallow fluff and her vanilla flavor in with her powdered sugar. Now, you talk about something that's good. Now, this is what makes your whoopie pie right here. It's not going to take a long to mix it, but we got to let our cookies cool, so we'll be back probably in, 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes?
Oh, I was going to say like 10.
Yeah. Well, our cookies are still hot, and you want them really cool when you put your icing in it. So, okay, y'all, Caroline's teaching me how to fill these things. All right, is that enough?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you and it's supposed to come out the side. Oh, mine came out the side. Look. Y'all, I made a whoopie pie. That's my first one. All right. Let's make another one. Y'all, this is to die for right here. This is so good. Addie, we're making whoopie pies. This is very high test right here, y'all.
What does that mean?
When I mean, what does high test mean?
Yeah.
It's full of sugar, it's full of gluten, it's full of everything. All right. Put your filling in it, and it's supposed to come out the sides like that. All right. Okay, we're going to keep filling these. And then who's going to be somebody's got to be our taste tester, y'all.
Jill?
Jill. Jill and Addie may be our taste testers. So we'll be back just as soon as we get all of these filled. I know y'all don't want to stay on here and watch us fill them, but Granddaddy has never had a whoopie pie either. So we're going to get his reaction.
Well, first of all, it's high test. I'm not supposed to eat this.
It is. It's high test.
It'll put me to sleep for 100 years.
Go ahead.
A princess will have to come and kiss me.
Go ahead.
You made this, girl.
Granddaddy ate your whoopie pie, buddy.
Ooh. If I didn't know a better word, I would just holler, whoopee!
All right, y'all. This is my first taste of a whoopie pie right here. Now, you can also make this gluten-free. As a matter of fact, we're about to make some gluten-free, but you can make pumpkin spice, red velvet, raspberry lemon, just any flavor that you want. And they're very versatile. You can make them any way you want to, but I'm fixing to take my first bite of a whoopie pie, y'all. Oh my word, y'all. Y'all, if you've never had one, make these. Wow. These are so good. These are awesome. Love them. Chocolate's my favorite. Love y'all. Food feeds the family. Family feeds the heart. God feeds the soul. See y'all next time.